Today we're talking about the Ace Pro 2 again, and we're talking about the Cloud Plus service that was just added to the Ace Pro 2. I'm hoping it comes down to the Ultra here in the future. I think it will. It kind of matches what GoPro kind of has with their cloud service. So I want to talk the differences between the two, what GoPro offers and what Insta360 offers. So let's go ahead on the screen for GoPro and put what they offer in their subscription service, and then we'll put how much that cost right here in their subscription service. Now let's go ahead and put what Insta360 offers in theirs and how much it costs per month or year or whatever you want to do in your options there. Okay. When GoPro came out with this subscription service, I wasn't really into it for putting my media in the cloud. I was more interested in a warranty for my camera in case I broke it, and also getting a discount on the accessories that GoPro offered, being a subscriber. Now, a lot of times with GoPro, when you buy the camera direct with GoPro, they would give you that subscription service too when you bought the camera. So that kind of was their discount off the camera. How I started using the GoPro with the media, I have the GoPro Hero lit. To me, that camera is more for pulling the video off of the camera right to your phone and using it. So throwing it to the cloud made it a lot easier to get to that media versus plugging into a computer and all that kind of stuff. So that really kind of led me down this path of really enjoying coming home, filming from whatever you did for the day, or you're in your hotel and you plug in your camera, it connects with the Wi-Fi you have set up, and then go ahead and dumps all that media to their cloud. So you can go back in your phone, on your computer, wherever, access that media, play with it, edit it, and then let it live up there, or pull it down to your computer or to your phone to use for your videos. I noticed that Insta360 had cloud service, but they had it with most of their 360 cameras, the X4, the X5. Now I have the X5, and I did download some of my footage from the cloud to the cloud with the X5 and kind of used it a little bit, but never really jumped full into it until the Ace Pro had it. So with the Ace Pro, it kind of works like GoPro now. You set it up with your own Wi-Fi at home or office or wherever you're going to be. And then once it's set up and you plug in your camera to charge, it pops open, starts downloading to the cloud. So if you have a whole bunch of stuff on there, like I did when I first got the thing set up, took 3 hours. That was a lot of footage to dump to the cloud. But then I can go into the Insta360 desktop app on my Mac, and then there's a little cloud. I'll show you what it looks like. That's where you access your media, and it'll all be right there to use to download to your computer, that kind of thing, if you want to do that. Really easy way to kind of get to your media without having to pull out the SD card or plug in the USB-C to your camera and then dump all that footage onto your hard drive or your SSD and then use it that way. So it's a different option. It's slowly getting to me. I'm liking it more and more, where I can just plug in my camera, either one, walk away from it, let it charge, and that media is getting downloaded at the same time. So a very nice feature to have. Now, Insta also does offer some protection replacement, depending on what level of coverage or what level of service you get. It'll cover some accidental damage with the camera. You can also, what I think is really cool, is get a link to the video. So, for example, you're out and about and you've been filming with this camera, you got some cool epic shots that are pretty long and you want to share. So, well, I have to go to my computer, put it on something, or load it up to YouTube, put a video together and let my buddies see it. Or if it's a really cool clip you want to show, you go into the media you have and you can basically create a link for someone to go out and view that. It's kind of like putting up on YouTube and getting a link and sending that to your friends, but this is a little bit faster for that one specific clip. You can send that link to your buddies. That is a pretty good idea to get stuff to be viewed by your friends. That really gives you another option to share your media pretty quickly by allowing someone else not to really access your entire cloud. They're just accessing whatever clip you decide to show them. So one thing different between the two when it comes to the amount of storage, with Insta360, you're kind of purchasing how much storage you actually want out there. With GoPro, they're allowing you to download as much media you want long as it comes from the GoPro. They don't care. They also will allow you to download other people's footage, but a certain amount of data you can use that for. What GoPro is hoping, like most of these hope, is the more footage you put in their cloud, the more reason you're going to keep the subscription service and not lose all of that footage you have up in the cloud. That's pretty smart of GoPro to do that. And I'm sure they're thinking the same thing. If I put all this media footage up in the cloud, why would I ever get rid of it? I have to download all the ones I actually want before I dump the service. The more footage I put up there, you kind of locking yourself in by keeping this service going. From GoPro versus you get from Insta360, you get the unlimited storage of your GoPro footage. Insta360, you're going to pay for the levels that you're going to get. So you're either going to get the 200 gigabyte, a terabyte, or 2 terabytes of storage, depending on how much you want to pay. Also on the GoPro, it does give you 50% off of GoPro accessories online. So if that's something you want to buy direct from GoPro on your accessories, then you can think about it. Also gives you $150 off your next GoPro you purchase. So if you're already a subscriber, GoPro comes out with the GoPro Hero 14. Get that camera for $150 off as long as you renew your subscription at the time of purchase. GoPro does have a player on Apple TV. If you have Apple TV, you can go as an app you can download from GoPro, and then you can access all your media right there. So if you upload all your stuff, you can go right to the GoPro app on your Apple TV and watch all your videos on your big screen. All right, now what's different on Insta360? Two things. If you have 360 content from your 360 camera, your X5, your X4, or stuff like that, you can do online playback of the 360 video in high definition with no app needed. So you can spin it around and look all 360 degrees. It's nice to be able to play that 360 back and have all that downloaded to the cloud. And then the other big thing, being able to create a link for a video and send it right to someone you want to share the video with. That's the main differences between the two that I see right away. So that's the cloud service. If you have any questions about it, leave in the comments below. I'm going to be still learning myself the best way to use it. It's brand new for the Ace Pro 2. And again, I hope it's coming for the Ultra here shortly. All right. Thanks for watching.